Hi, I'm Molly, a librarian at the Palo Alto City Library. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate eggs 3 different ways in order to celebrate Norooz, the Persian New Year. Norooz is traditionally celebrated on March 21st and marks the start of spring. One of the best known customs of Norooz is the Sofra half scene, which is a tablecloth set with 7 gifts from nature. To learn more about the half scene, please watch our video, A Norooz Half Scene, found on our YouTube channel. Often found on the half scene are decorated eggs, which symbolize a variety of things. They represent productivity and creativity, as well as rebirth, renewal, and spring. Today, we'll be decorating eggs for our half scene. So grab your hard-boiled eggs and let's get decorating. We will begin by making rubber band dyed eggs. For this, you'll need hard-boiled eggs and some rubber bands. You can begin by putting rubber bands around your eggs. This is a little hard because of the shape of the egg, but just hang in there and it'll come out really cool in the end. You can do this with as many eggs as you'd like, so just keep on going until you have as many as you want. Next, you'll grab containers to make your dye. Fill these with water. I used about a cup, but you'll need however much will cover your eggs. Then you can add a tablespoon of white vinegar. The white vinegar helps the colors pop, but if you don't happen to have any on hand, that's okay. You can still just use the dye and the colors will be a little more pale, a little more pastel. Now you can put in your food coloring. You can use liquid or gel. Use about 20 drops per cup of water. For the next pattern, we'll be using gel food coloring, so you may want to use that now if you plan to do the other patterns in this video. Give these a good stir. If you start with your lightest color first, then you don't have to wipe off your whisk in between. Once your food coloring has dissolved, we're ready to drop in our eggs. Drop them in and make sure that they're covered. You can add a little bit of water here if you need to. Let this sit for about 20 minutes. The longer it sits, the brighter the colors will be. And here we go. As you can see, the spots where the rubber bands were remain white, which leaves a really cool pattern. Our next pattern will be speckled eggs, which we'll make using rice and food coloring. For this, you'll need a cup of rice, something to mix it in. You can use a Ziploc bag or a container like this one, and something to mix with. I just used a chopstick. For your food coloring, you want to make sure to use gel because liquid will just be absorbed immediately by the rice. So after you drop in your desired amount of gel, you mix, and it's all right if there's little bits of chunks left because that'll make a really cool design on the egg when it's done. So you drop in your egg, either close your Ziploc bag or put a lid on and just shake, shake, shake away. When you're happy with the design, take your egg out and set it on a paper towel to dry. For your next one, if you'd like, you can just use the same rice and add in a new color. This is kind of cool because then it adds multiple colors to the egg. and you can have a little bit of fun and see what types of colors you can mix together to make new ones. As you can see, when I mixed the blue with fuchsia, it became purple. You can refresh your rice as many times as you need to get the colors that you're looking for. So this time let's make a pink egg. I typically use about 3 drops of the gel food coloring. And as you can see, when you mix it, it really gets absorbed by the rice. So you don't need too much. This is definitely one of the most fun ways to decorate eggs, and also offers a good arm workout while you're at it. The final eggs we'll be making are tie-dyed eggs. This is a really fun one, and you'll just need some shaving cream, a baking sheet, a spatula, and some gel dye. Start with your baking sheet and spray shaving cream all along it so that you'll be able to then even it out to be about 1/2 inch thick. You can even use whipped cream for this. Use your spatula and spread it evenly across the entire baking sheet. Gorgeous! Now it's time to get your gel food coloring. You can use as many or as few colors as you'd like. Spread the dots of gel evenly across the baking sheet. Later we'll be marbling them, so they don't need to be too close together. I decided to go wild and make a rainbow tie-dye. Grab something to run through the shaving cream. I used a chopstick again, but you could use your spatula, and move it back and forth to make a marbled look. Once the colors start coming together in a way that looks nice to you, you can grab your first egg and then roll it horizontally across the baking sheet. It's gonna get a little bit slippery, so I grabbed a glove. For my final egg, I decided to just drop it in and use the dye kind of like a stamp. This ended up coming out really well. Let your eggs sit for 20 minutes, and then you can wipe them off with a dry paper towel. And there you go. Now you have 3 beautiful different designs of eggs to decorate your Nooroos half scene. Thanks for watching, and happy Nooroos!